Hey there, Brett here with Quarter Properties, your Myrtle Beach area real estate expert. And today I want to hop on here and just chat with you a little bit about a question that I get often. Sometimes it's just I think probably just a casual chatting conversation, just small talk conversation. Other times I think, especially in like a listing appointment, it's probably a qualification type question. And I'm telling you, there are some much better questions you can be asking than this one. And that question, a lot of times I get is, how long have you been in real estate? So this question has some nuance to it because, to give you an idea, I've been a full-time realtor for over 6 years now. But there are many realtors that have been maybe in the business for 10, 15, 20, 30 years. But I just think that this question, when you ask it, you've got some much better options, especially if you're looking for, qualifying the person who's going to be helping you buy or sell a home. Here's why. To give you an idea, in those 6 years that I've been full-time in real estate, I have had hundreds of closings. So to give you an idea, the average realtor closes about 4 homes per year. So when you look at it that way, if I close 100 homes and the average realtor closes 4 a year, well, that's 25 years worth of experience. So the number of years or how long you've been doing it doesn't really equate to experience. And to give you an idea, I think 76% of all realtors last year didn't even close a home. So how long have you been doing it is really kind of an afterthought question to me. It's really about how much experience do you have? Some of the better questions you might ask, a lot of the buyers we have, I'd say 95% of them are coming from out of area. And they don't have a lot of experience in the area. So the question might be, hey, how long have you been in the area? My parents moved here when I was, I think, 1 year old. So have around 48, 49 years of experience in the South Carolina Low Country. So that might be a good question to ask. You could also ask a question like, is this your full-time gig? I am a full-time realtor. There are many, many realtors where this is just a side hustle for them. They might retire to the area and they might just get their realtor license. And, if one of their friends in the neighborhood decides to sell, hey, I'll help you sell it. So we've got a lot of folks like that. So, hey, is this your full-time profession? And for me, it definitely is. Another one you can ask is for them to forward you their Zillow profile. Everyone's on Zillow, uses Zillow. It's the number one place to shop to buy a home. For the Zillow profile in there, you're going to be able to see their volume at which they're helping clients buy and sell homes. You're going to see their activity there. You're going to see their reviews. We're lucky to have a 5-star Zillow rating on there with many reviews. So ask them to forward that profile to you. Some other options, hey, how many closings have you had in the last 12 months? Maybe how many specific closings have you had in this area? Maybe how many listings do you currently have in this specific area? Especially if you're looking to list a home. And you can ask them, how many contracts do you currently have pending under contract? I'm telling you, the real estate market changes actively and often. So, you want to work with someone who is constantly, actively on a weekly basis, negotiating prices on homes, buy and sell prices on homes, because the market does change so much from week to week. And another good one, especially if you're thinking about selling your home, is, hey, can you forward me comparable sales that you've had? Forward me the listings. That way you can see what the photos look like, the commentary look like, maybe some of the steps they took to sell the home from a marketing standpoint. So just making sure you're qualifying that person by looking at, hey, are they selling homes that are comparable to my home? Do they have experience in that? So these are some of the questions as you're looking for someone to help you buy or sell a home that are probably going to be better questions than, hey, how long have you been doing this? So, okay. I hope you found this helpful. I know we'd love to help you. Again, I'm a full-time realtor, hundreds of closings over the last 6 years since I've been doing it full-time. Lots of experience in and around the South Carolina Low Country. So we'd love to help you. If you're thinking about buying a home potentially, we've got by far the easiest way to shop the latest Myrtle Beach area listings, and a link right here in the description. If you're thinking about selling your home, you can keep up with your home value. There's a link there for that. If you want to chat, my phone number and my email address are right there. And, shoot me a message, and we'll be talking to you soon.